Dice from file. Try everything.
It is a caravan that our heroes wake up in. All of them finding themselves completely confused as to their surroundings under the gaze of two mysterious mages at the end of the hall. We have with us a bullywug sorcerer, the man Momocron.
Oh yeah.
An I forget what named Banana.
Yes, sir.
Another I forget what, Coleoptera Dane.
Thrycrane, sir.
Beowulf de Flor, that name sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You should maybe say something.
He's asleep.
The great and amazing Freya,
You got a problem, wise guy?
and Tussel's Tear, not actually a god.
And if you know any better, you won't ask.
You have all found yourself in this caravan outside the
Weird.
the window.
Oh, Serge's world is falling apart already.
The window to your side, you actually see a countryscape passing you by. Two mages at the back, Thepesh and Maud, refuse to let you out.
Can I do a nature
Oh,
check
they
to figure out
do,
what season
they?
it is?
Yes.
Alright. Rolling an 18.
You are relatively certain it's springtime, which doesn't match up with when you were knocked out.
Very unusual.
The trees sleep.
Oh god, what's going on with this contraption?
The two
I will-
mages are murmuring something between themselves, and you can't make out all of it.
I would like to intimidate Thepesh to see what the fuck is going on.
Go
I ain't
nuts.
taking none of this.
They seem to have balls this up.
Is he intimidated by my froggy masculine essence?
Thepesh is indeed intimidated, which causes him to start losing control of the spell between the two. Maud shouts at him, "No, no, no! Get the balance right!"
So they're accountants.
Perhaps.
Hey, you. What?
If any of you...
Loud, whatever you get.
Tyr, as a matter of fact, is going to notice something.
Hmm.
Has anyone asked why they're not letting us out yet?
Well, I presume the intimidation included some of that.
Something
It wasn't just
outside-
general intimidating.
Something about this doesn't seem right. I think... If I didn't know any better, this is all some sort of trick.
No tricks! No tricks! Says Thepesh from the corner.
Which corner? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting
The
the
one
right
that
corner.
he's Thepesh.
Okay.
The very intimidatable one.
I see. So there aren't any tricks going on. So, would you like to explain how we got here?
How about I go to Mount and go, hey, you better tell me what's going on, or else I'm gonna give you what's coming.
Really, my dear? Do you think you've got anything on me? He styles his coif with one idle hand.
Not just this, that?
If I were to look around the interior...
this.
Does the caravan have any defining features such that I could try and figure out, like, the architecture or who would have probably built it? Or is it just like your average wagon?
It's actually a pretty crap wagon, and you're wondering how it looks so rickety beneath you, and yet the ride is so smooth.
Hmm. Can I roll to disbelieve?
Sure.
What would that be? Arcana?
Insight, or if you think it's a specific type of issue, you could use a skill, yeah.
Okay. Considering they seem to be casting some sort of spell, I'm going to try an Arcana roll. Whoops.
You don't know what the hell they're doing, but you don't want to touch it because it looks way too complex.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use insight to figure out what the fuck.
Okay.
No, I don't.
We're not rolling.
Okay, I'll try Arcana then. Nope.
No.
Never mind.
All right.
Holy crap, those two are potent, seems to be the general consensus.
I'll just go back to the other side then.
I choose
Alright.
not to care what's going on and follow up my intimidation of Thapesh with a bluff that if he does not stop whatever is going on right now, I will murder him horribly.
Always getting off to a good
He
start.
is relatively convinced that you're serious, and at this point, Maud steps in to stop you. Alright, that's enough of that. We're going to have some business to take care of, and I need you all to sit down while we get where we're going.
And where exactly are we going?
We're going to the east.
Great. East of what?
Anyone who has a passive insight of over 10 should also be noticing something right now.
Passive
All
inside
right,
of
all
20.
Yep.
12.
Any of you looking outside will notice that the sun is in the wrong direction for that.
East, right. Do you know who I am? You trying to mess with me?
I don't particularly care. He does, however, shirk back a little. And at that,
That's
he
right.
trips
You
over
better
Thapesh
recognize.
and falls out of the wagon. Suddenly you
Hooray.
see outside that everything is incredibly, well, it's dark. As in, you can't see a lot of things anymore.
Oh, hell.
But wait, there was sun outside the window?
It's a false sun.
Goddamn,
It's an
select the right
illusion.
I choose to roll and see if I understand any of this. No, I do not.
Nobody understands.
I am very
Here,
confused.
You are all
I'm
Do I
gonna try to
understand?
wondering what the hell is going on, and you realize the wagon was not, in fact, moving at all.
They were just,
little fuckers.
they had a piece of paper scrolling the background, and they were just looping it
Effectively,
with magic.
you appear to be in some kind of darker, contained area. At least you can't see any sunlight.
Okay, I'm going out. I'm flying over him and looking out, looking around.
It's actually a pretty beat-up metal everything. This
Metal
might
everything.
be some sort
Everything?
of ship.
Are we in a junkyard?
Like a metal made out of everything, or everything is made of metal?
Everything is made of metal.
Even
At this
I'm gonna
point, the
try
pest just kind of
perception.
gives up, and the two of them start walking off.
Perception 15.
Wow.
That's
That
you know,
was
just
anti-magic.
passive.
You're relatively certain this looks like a cargo hold?
Okay, it's flying off to the other side of the wagon.
Whoa, careful there. Because
Off the other side of the
Right
world.
there.
you are going to see... This is definitely a cargo hold. There's various things, and, you know, a ghost just kind of chilling.
Okay.
How big is the ghost?
This big.
Also, just curious, what's the frog aura?
It's the aura of things can't use healing within it that I don't
Okay.
want them to.
Cool.
Basically, the
frog
frog stank aura.
I see.
Tapesh and Mao
Basic-
just kind of get in the corner and start staying out of the way. They've screwed up and they know it.
Hey, hey! You better tell us what was going on. That we need to know.
We were
What
just
is this
hired for a
infernal
quick bit of illusion magic, and that's it. After that, this is all on you guys. We're just
bit of
warping out of here
illusion
when you aren't
pie.
looking.
So I'm gonna ask the ghost what's going on if he happens to know anything.
Why are you trying to pull?
I'm pretty
The wolf-
sure that I have been here too long to know what's going on anywhere.
Well, if you've been here long enough, then you'd probably have seen us come in to some degree. Yes?
Not
Yep.
necessarily.
Your wagon crashed through the floor.
Through the floor, not the ceiling.
Through the floor. You can look under the wagon if you want.
I actually was just about to lean under and see, is there a hole in any way under the wagon?
As a matter of fact, there is, but it's frozen over. There is a big sheet of ice.
Can I do a nature check to see if that's natural ice or magical ice?
Sure.
Nope, it's ice.
Holy
I'll
crap,
try.
this is cool.
Let me. I got like,
Nope.
yeah. Well,
Okay, even with
sort of.
You determine that, in fact, you're dealing with some kind of enchanted ice. It's more akin to diamond, but still is cold to the touch.
Mm.
What's that last roll? Nature?
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, you've got the same results.
I'm gonna need to continue to intimidate the Pesh fellow. I think he's the weak link here, and if I push him around a little bit, maybe I'll get a little information out of him.
All right.
Not as great as before, but on top of the other two rolls, I think I got a little something here.
Want some backup?
At this point, he's kind of resigned and just giving up. Doesn't really seem to care much about your intimidation. Well, you know, I mean, come on, you're an adventurer. You've done weird things for work, right?
Well,
I don't know
yeah.
about weird. My fans wouldn't like that very much.
Maud is just sort of snapping his fingers, looking a little irritated.
In the meantime, while they're distracted, I'm going to start checking out some of this cargo in this cargo hold. I'm going to open up the nearest container if I can, if it's not too well sealed, and see what's going on with it.
In trying to open it up, it actually crumbles beneath your touch. The wood is so rotten.
I see. Did any cargo survive?
You're relatively certain something has survived, but the tiny fruits inside have evolved into horrible new creatures.
Ew.
Intriguing.
How long
What do they
have
look
we
like?
been here?
This was a kumquat once.
Ooh.
I'm sure it was.
They shouldn't have left that lobster in the fridge.
It then keels over and dies at the new amount of light it has never seen.
I see.
You monster.
Well,
Horrifying.
You killed that poor defenseless animal. What's wrong with you?
didn't know there was one in there, and it doesn't matter that there was.
It always matters.
I want to use diplomacy on these guys to see if I can get some information about what the deal with this job is. I mean, if they were paid to do this, surely there's some sort of... What's the lowdown? They get them to tell us something.
Well, you know, it's just your usual snatch and grab, get some adventures for a foreign king, maybe kinda see if you can talk them into believing the narrative beforehand. It's always easier when you start the story sooner, but our usual bard is out, and we kinda didn't have enough sleep cantrips around for all of you, and yeah,
Sleep cantrips. How long have we been out?
probably a week.
Ah. You sons of bitches better be.
But you feel really rested, though, don't you? Come on. How often do you get to sleep like that?
Really
Whenever I
rest-
want.
Big pain in the back.
I guess I can deal with that. I just realized I don't care anymore.
I'm just plumb buffaloed about this whole thing.
Go
Whatever.
back in and bugging.
Work is
Gonna-
work, I guess.
Closer look at Beowulf.
One swamp's no different from another.
Land on his horn. Look at him.
So the reason you didn't ask us was why again?
Weren't paid to. When somebody says, drug 'em, bring 'em, we drug 'em and bring 'em.
I see.
Meanwhile, whoa. Maud finally
Goodness, dude.
snaps his fingers and the two disappear in a poof of smoke. You hear a faint mocking laughter. Got it!
Do I understand any of that? Nope.
Those guys are weird.
Yep.
Heck no.
So you've got a ghost chilling around here, a dead thing in the cargo, a sleeping monk.
Well, I consider
Yeah,
this
I'm
a
on the
successful
monk's
adventure.
head.
Let's go home.
Horn.
But a couple of weirdos.
Where is home exactly?
Where is
I'm going
here
to guess
might be a better
it's not
question.
east.
And as you look around a little further, you... Oh, that's right, I should hide this. Hello, handy hide button.
Finally.
There's more cargo.
Exactly as I feared. Do the rest of the containers look as rotten and crumbled? Or is there anything new looking in all this?
There's one that's about here, which seems slightly chillier. However, as Freya gets closer, you realize that's because there's another ghost.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Who are you? What's your name? What's your deal?
They called me Jeremy.
Do you know anything about this place?
I lifted the cargo. See? He picks up one of the massive containers with a single hand.
Pretty physical for a ghost.
It wasn't that hard. I'm part giant.
That would do it.
Okay.
They had me load things onto the ship.
So how did you die, Mr. Ghostman?
Not quite sure, but it's pretty quiet down here. Sometimes I whittle.
So you just hang out here? You still on the pay?
Well, it's not like there's much to do when you're dead. I
Hey,
can be
now.
as cranky as
There's
Mr.
plenty to
Saki
do when you're
over
dead.
there.
Hey, now. I know plenty of people who are dead and they live healthy, well, not really healthy, but fulfilling lives. How can you just say that and not take any pay? We should talk to your manager. You deserve more than this, whatever it is.
What's a ghost gonna buy anyway?
You could probably head
Knowledge.
upstairs and see if the captain's still around.
And these stairs would be
I am about to copy them over from the hidden map layer.
cool.
Ta-da. You have
Exactly as
explored
I feared.
a cargo room.
Oh,
Do you want to do
Before we
anything
ma-
more down here? Who's doing what?
First things
is there
first.
any way to look
I fly on top
outside?
of the container, and what's on top of here? Anything noticeable?
It collapses under your weight, and you are
Under your
inside
pixie
a.
weight.
But it was all. I'm staying flying.
Then you are very lucky because, as fragile as these containers are, it would collapse under your weight. Thankfully, it appears that all this is just rotten and the slight smell of brine in the big one.
Ew, ew, ew.
Is
The great and amazing Freya does not get stinky.
might want to stay out of my aura then.
Yeah,
I'd
I
be
am out of it.
careful. These were the rations.
If there was
doesn't
no
sound
one
that
in
amenable.
this, if there was no one in this cart, would I be able to push it, or are some sort of brakes engaged on it?
Absolutely nothing is keeping you from moving it. However, make an insight roll.
I am the most insightful.
You realize that since the wagon has no brakes and isn't moving, that means the ship is not moving, or even bobbing, come to think of it.
That, or it's stuck in the ice, one or the other. So the ship isn't moving. We were in a cart that wasn't moving, in an illusion, in a ship that's not moving. Dare we go one step further and perhaps guess that the ship itself is an illusion?
You can try and see if there's any arcana at work on it, but I don't guarantee you'll
No,
roll high.
no, it's totally magical. Magic everywhere.
Tussle's tear is now convinced that everything around him is a lie.
Well, that seems about right.
Mr. Saki comes over and smacks you upside the head with a surprisingly physical ghost hand.
Ow.
Knock that off, the boat's real.
Alright then. If you say
I
so.
believe
At
that.
some point, land
I
grab.
believe the hell out of that.
Yep.
You're the best. Main reason I wanted to ask was I wanted to try and see if I could push the cart off of it and get a better look at this seemingly magical ice.
Give it a quick strength check or athletics, depending on which one you'd prefer, but yeah.
Okay. I am probably going to prefer...
Yeah, athletics would be better, honestly, but...
They're equal.
Okay. Kick it.
Nope.
If somebody else wants to give it another shot...
Let's
I
see if
wanna
the
give that a
pixie
shot.
can
Why not?
outmuscle me.
Nope.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Give it a push.
Where is it? Athletics. Well,
Yep.
I did better than you.
Outmuscled by a pixie.
Step
It
aside.
starts moving. If somebody else wants to give it a little bit of an extra push, you might be good.
Step aside, youngins. Nope.
You got
Nope.
outmuscled by the pixie too.
The ghost just floats up onto a barrel and begins watching this.
You could probably ask the ghost to move this, considering the other one
You know
moved it
what?
so fine.
I have an
I decided
idea.
to join the ghost. This seems like a good idea.
The barrel collapses under your weight. You are now covered in horrible stank juices.
Ew. Okay.
Insight, can I eat the
This
stank
guy's still
juices?
asleep, right?
Yes.
Who the fuck
Yes,
is making
I
extra
want it.
pogs and
No,
flaming
he's
burgers?
actually not.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, we were kidnapped. Lazy fool.
Hmm?
Come on.
When did that happen?
A week ago. Come on.
What were you
Oh, man,
rolling insight
Beowulf's
for and
changed on us.
failing hideously?
What?
Ah.
I had to draw
Come
a
on.
second hog in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, of course that's
Really?
Damn, Drakkel.
Now
Okay,
that
move this
people are out
thing.
of the cart, I'm going to try
Are
and
we
move
still-
it again.
Yeah, are we still waiting for another check to move the cart?
Yes.
yeah, I was.
Now that
Sorry.
people are out of the cart, I can actually get it to budge.
You guys have
Okay, Dragon
you guys
Boy,
completely shove
Mm.
the cart over. It slams into the back wall and stays there.
Mission accomplished.
Let's go home.
We showed
Good
that
job,
cart.
team. Even though I didn't participate.
Alright, so there's some sort of magical ice under here. Anyone good with that kind of stuff?
I will take a look. Nature.
Whoa.
Ish.
We determined it was magical from the nature.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? I don't do well on Arcana,
It's
but
pretty chill, and if you were to stand on it too long, that might get ugly. So try and stay around the edges of it. I should also probably draw the
Okay.
large crack in the floor that it came up through.
I'll try Arcana. Nope.
I'll try Arcana.
I am-
Step aside.
I am good with
There you
trees.
go. Now you know.
And knowing.
And your Arcana tells you that, in fact, it's magical and of a class far beyond your sorceries.
Well, I think that those, how should I put them? I wouldn't say hospitable hosts of ours, but, those fellows might be in a league above ours.
Maybe a
So
little
why they didn't take care of the adventuring instead of us?
mercenaries.
middlemen.
I hate middle management.
Jeremy
Works.
walks out and begins sliding around on it. This is pretty fun.
These are fun-loving ghosts.
Well,
Can't
I
imagine there's
suppose
much
getting
to
stuck
do
in
down
here for so
there.
long, anything will be
Yep.
fun.
It's a living, unliving, something.
I simply nod quietly.
Okay, so do you think we should like go upstairs or something?
Ah!
Yeah, probably should.
Ew,
Wait,
it
is
was
that a
stinky.
downstair there too, or is that like both?
They're both up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Alright, so I need to start.
Should we proceed with caution?
Let me
after
start
all-
showing you the next floor's layout, but yes.
I
Yeah,
proceed
somebody else
with
might wanna
idiotic
go.
forthrightedness.
Somebody that-
No caution whatsoever.
One sec. That's right, I need to use my DM controls for this. Hello.
Oh my.
Do 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 do.
Our worst fears confirmed.
We're on a boat.
Could be an airship, a stationary airship, with ice on the bottom.
And
Before going up, I'm going to ask Mr. Saki if there's anyone upstairs that we should keep an eye out for.
probably the rest
Just a
of the
little bit.
crew.
But
How
is that
many in
ant-
the rest of the crew?
I don't know
Is that
how
ant
many of
visible?
them. I don't know how many they've hired since the whole event, but there were 5 of us to start.
And that whole event would be
Beats me, but I woke up and I could see through myself.
one of those events, I see.
Probably the reason why there's ice on the bottom of the ship.
Coincidence.
You know what I just realized I can do now? Mr. Saki just floats through the bottom of the boats, through the ice.
I'm glad we resolved that issue.
Yep. Meanwhile, upstairs, Momocron sees what was probably the crew deck. Rusted over rooms with some doors that have portholes on them are nearby. And the halls are thin. Very narrow vents.
I want to perceive this hall.
Okay, perceive away.
I perceive the hell out of this hall. This hall's totally perceived.
It's rusty, and there's a slight
Stinky.
chill coming from this door. You see the porthole on the room frosted over a little.
Another ghost.
I don't like cold stuff. Why don't you guys do something about this door?
I'm gonna fly around, see if
got it.
there's any small holes around. If it's thin walls, there might be some decay or damage.
I open the door.
Okay, 1 second.
That works.
In the meantime, I try to piece together my shattered memories.
Okay.
Silent Hill.
Unfortunately, the only memories you can piece together are that you were given way too much free ale by those mages. That probably should have been a clue. So which door did you open?
The one I'm
Use
next
over
to.
the old one.
Alright. You see... I need to use the other cursor for this. Another ghost.
Watcha.
Hiya. How you doing?
Doing fine.
Stinky.
What's your name, boy?
They call me Hoss. Oops, that's not the right button. That's not the name at all.
Whoops.
You ain't- Aw,
He looks like a hoss.
Is there a porthole in this room?
Nope, you notice that there don't appear to be any windows on the outside hull of the boat.
Hmm.
We might be below water.
Or below
If
ice.
we're below water, there wouldn't be any need for portholes, because if you open them up, water comes in.
We're in a submarine.
You know, I do remember us going under something. Maybe there is a bit of water outside. Careful with that.
Mind the first step. Let's see.
I should also probably...
This is such a weird place. I don't trust machines
So-
at all.
So,
think
Mr.
this is weird?
Boss, do you know anything about the event that happened with this boat?
Had a fight with the captain. Came down here to take off after my shift. Woke up. Went to go take a pee, and I could pee out of myself. Comes out of anywhere. Watch this. He flicks his fingers at you in a
I
horrible
will be
smelling
firm.
liquid.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Let's do this.
Look at that.
I'd like to do a heal check to see if this is natural for his species.
Well, it's a ghost.
No,
I
for
roll a
his
nature
species
check
of
to
what
see
he
if hell
appears to
yes.
be before.
Hell yes.
18. Does it seem normal for his species before becoming a ghost?
You are pretty certain he could not do that before dying.
That's what I thought.
I would like to talk with the ghost and see what his deal is. What's his life story?
I
I'm a frog
signed
of
up
all
on
men.
the boat. Ended up working with the captain. Captain gave me some of the money when we got people. Captain gave me less of the money over time. We had a fight. Then we all pretty sure died.
Tell us about this captain.
Don't mess with
What's his
Captain.
deal?
Well, that brings up an interesting thing.
Oh?
Sounds like a mutiny.
So far, we don't appear to be dead. Yes?
Can you
Pretty
do,
sure.
Can you do the pee thing?
I don't
I'm
want
not
to
sure if we're
personally
dead or
test
not.
this. But for the time being, let's work under the assumption we're not dead. And let's assume that those wizards that didn't appear to be all that ghost-like aren't dead. That would seem to imply that either we had some way of surviving whatever this event was, or we weren't here for the event. Yes?
That's true, because you only been here about a week or so, and we've been here probably 100, 200, maybe 300 years.
So that would be
That's a
very
lot of
unusual.
ghosting.
Very unusual that they brought us here. If this boat doesn't seem to be moving,
Nope.
Are we
and
positive
this-
that they meant to bring us here, though?
no idea, but it seems that we were being in the process of being transported. So either they were waiting for some sort of transportation spell to recharge, or
Not
we're on
necessarily.
something that hypothetically moves at some point in some way, possibly through some planes.
Not necessarily. It could just be cold storage. I mean, they could just be keeping us here for a while they do stuff. I don't know.
Probably keeping us here till we die. And then we come like them.
I recommend
No.
not dying.
I will take that advice.
Probably ain't gonna.
I mean, I guess
Feed
I,
us
I guess I
nothing.
learned some cool tricks like this. And he starts tossing his head back and forth between his two hands. But, you know, I suppose the not being able to go anywhere other than the ship kind of sucks.
So, are you trying to say that you're perpetually locked here on this boat?
Yep, till there's a hole in the place we can't go.
Well,
That
in
other
case
guy
you're
didn't seem bothered by
interested,
that.
one seems to have appeared recently. But a question before that.
Sure.
Where were you en route to before this so-called event happened?
We were gonna just go crash party. Remember, there was gonna be a lot of spoils.
Quite literally crash the party, or?
Well, if anybody had a boat that was gonna splinter, yeah. That's how you do
Sounded
it with
like
cannons.
you was pirates.
Maybe. Does it really matter at this point? This is pretty
Guess
penance
not.
enough.
I'm fine with it.
Some
Whatever.
might be interested in the loot if you were pirates.
Ew, 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 ew.
The loot's probably all rotted like the rest of this place.
Hmm.
But if you want to go check that out, talk to the captain. Maybe his quarters got something.
How many decks up would that be?
Only one more deck to go.
Keen.
Ain't
Okay,
a
well,
big
first-
ship. You want to move fast on the seas.
Of course.
I
Yeah,
opened this door.
Yeah, let's see what else is on this.
Congratulations.
You found the room full of death.
That is very much not a ghost. In fact, it is
Ah.
a very angry person.
What are you doing here? It's
No,
someone's
very
I
good
don't want
question.
to know.
A very
What are
good
you doing
question.
here?
Auntie's
Oh, God.
not so fond of visitors, and you didn't knock.
I'm pretty sure we were
Oh.
knocking
Hoss
around
kind of
before.
shoves his way between y'all and starts heading downstairs. See ya.
Later, Hoss.
Later, Haas.
Haas knows not to mess with Aunt Agony.
Hoss heads out through the floor too.
I walk
You
over
just, like,
to the
slowly
door
back
that is
out of the door?
open and knock on it.
She shoves forward and catches the door.
Nope.
Okay. Fair
No,
enough.
no.
What are you doing?
Knocking. You asked.
Good. Now why aren't you doing it 5 minutes ago?
Probably because we didn't know you were here 5 minutes ago.
And do you just barge into anyone's rooms?
We're adventurers. That's what we do.
Adventurers. Let me
I
tell you what
am.
I think about adventurers.
I don't know about you, son, but I'm a rancher.
She makes a swing right at
to do.
Ranching
Dane's
is
head.
an adventure.
Now, Aunt Agnes.
An adventure every day.
I'd like to
Life
apologize. Oops, didn't mean to
She
hit that second time.
makes a swing at and hits Dane in the head, actually.
Oh.
Oh dear.
6 damage.